All right, YouTube, I want to make another low budget self-shot video on my phone. And I'm going to show off this Tantal that I just got. I've always wanted one of these. This is one of the Tantal Sporters by Century Arms that were, on the gun store shelves. So like 10 years ago. And they had the bad reputation with having the wrong, incorrect 5.56 barrels that would cause them to keyhole. And these were really cheap back in the day, sub $500. Now, not so much. I've been looking for one for the past 3 months or so, and I finally found one that a gun store had in Pennsylvania, and I had it shipped to an FFL here, and I just picked it up today. And allegedly, this is supposed to be new in box. It was never fired. I got the tag down here. You can see 11/20 of 2012. This was bought. And really the reason I'm making this video, because there's plenty of videos about this. You could, if you want to know what it is. But the one you want is, this is why it took me so long to find one, because, I wanted to guarantee that I had the correct barrel. And this is what you want to look for. You want to look for that C in the serial number. That's the prefix, the TTLC. And I've read in forums that there's other like the Y00s are good to go. I just want a confirmation, and apparently the TTLC, the C stands for correct when they corrected the barrels. And then I think they did some other things too. I think they changed the finish ever so slightly. This is still a park rise finish, but it's much darker than some other ones that I've seen, which are really like phosphate gray, like really gray, which is really incorrect to what the Tantal is. I mean, this is incorrect also. The Tantals had black paint. This is a parkerized finish, but it's at least darker and more alike to the original Tantal. That's what I got this for. I'm gonna keep it exactly the way it is. Obviously, I'm gonna shoot it, and then I'll get some videos of that too to see if it operates. But I was really impressed by the build quality. It's put together really well. Like if I told just your average Redditor that somebody like M13 or CW Gunworks built this, you would you would probably believe it. I mean, the rivets are pressed really well. The barrel pin is in there, pressed very well. I don't have a 545 headspace gauge, otherwise I'd check that. But the rivets are really good. I don't know if they came with the retainer plate instead of the shepherd's hook, but like I said, they claim that this was brand new, never fired. And I'll show you the other parts in a second. You can make that judgment. Man, but God, it's put together extremely well. I mean, the gas block isn't can at all. It's perfectly straight, but there is a little bit. The front sight cant's a little bit to the right, but I could tell. It's still gonna zero, and it's really not that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as my Arsenal. My Sam 7 SF is horrible. Both the gas block and the front sight are both canted, and my 107R is the front sight slightly canted. The only one that was perfect from Arsenal that I have was my 106 CR, but that has the that's just the gas block. It has the gas block sight combo. You could this gas pistol. It's been fired. You could tell, but I don't know if they test fired them at the factory. It's clean. Like I lubricated it. It was dry when I got it, so I lubricated a little bit, and my fingers were clean after. Everything's clean. Obviously, you don't have, the numbers aren't matching on these. They did not match the numbers. So if you want an authentic, numbers matching Tantal, you're gonna have to get a parts kit, which was the parts kits are going over $1,000. Some of them. I paid. I came into this. I wanted to pay $1,200, but I just wanted. It was so hard for me to get, find one that had a guarantee with that serial number prefix, the guarantee that said the correct barrel. So I got this for $12.75. I probably overpaid for it. I probably could have got one less cheaper on you know, on Gunbroker or something, winning an auction, but then you got to pay credit card fees. And so I just, you know, buy once, cry once. I've always wanted one of these. It came with a bipod, and it came with these 3 Tapco magazines. These actually aren't terrible magazines. They're all polymer. It's got a metal floor plate, but I have one of these in the 72x39. I never use, but it's I mean, it's a good magazine. I'm probably not going to use these. I don't really like how they look, but that's what it came with. This is the box that it came with. The tag on the side is similar to this one, 2012, but yeah, this is my just low budget review, kind of like YouTube of old, kind of like when this gun was, you know, on gun store shelves years ago, for much cheaper than they are now. But I just wanted to tell you about the correct serial number, what to look for. Go on the forums. That's where you're gonna find the information. And I mean, even if it has a bad barrel, if you get it for a good price, you know, around $700, you can send it and get rebuilt and get it properly finished. And then that's another thing. The barrel, I don't think this is a factory barrel. I can almost assure you that it isn't. The rifling it's brand new. It's you know, it's perfect, but it's not very deep rifling. It's not like my Arsenal. My Arsenals have, if you're familiar, incredible deep rifling in the barrels. This is probably not cold hammer forged either, but it is what it is. This is just you know, something I just want to have fun to shoot. And yes, I am going to shoot this, even though it is allegedly brand new, but I am going to shoot it, and I'll get some videos on that as well. Tapco G2 trigger. Really, like these things, I was just really impressed by how well built they are. I was really impressed. The Century Arms, back when these came out, had an incredibly poor reputation. And the Wasser 10s that they were building, and obviously and this is the time probably when the Century C39s were coming out, and that were terrible. What was the RAS 30, the RAS 47? They're stamped in-house. So I mean, they just had a bad reputation back then, which, you know, going into this, I was expecting much worse picking these up, because I haven't really seen these. I haven't really held one in quite some time, and I was just really impressed. That's it. And I'll get some video of me shooting that soon. It's been really cold up here, and I haven't really shot much all winter. It's just brutally cold and brutal winter, but it's coming to an end. Can't wait. Good night, y'all.